Chamakan, when I ask you for Nima Jufo, Nama Jufo. O machine waka wa doing coming to you live from the heart of the city. Niji Asa for what a Jato Street. Leping Rami, Washi Morning Star, na Kansano Pet of 1 minute packet tabie. Blue if you offend one no, JTL of a finting, Waboli Kutu Wokwe, Umashi Morning Star. Wake Ojeko Ghana, good morning. Shikome in your yake oyo juba. Nakai. Kaji cherry pet, ni Bahi Sempe, Ben Naminshe, Jake, Ina Wiku. Ni michongo wanasha mobile kutu wakwe. Shimon akengone afeju for nyelebonu ofiole. Wafu wa shroba keji woba. No fono ni sake okesomo nyengone ju for ne okwasomo nyemuwe kachiwe. Shimon shikumeku mu wake baby ne wajo otu enge wabo misha womba shrao.
A very high nutritional demand in relation to their size, and vitamins play an important role in maintaining healthy growth. That is why we at Base Pharmacy Company Limited have introduced Base Vite Kid Drops, a multivitamin drop with 7 essential vitamins including vitamin A, D, B1, B2, B6 and vitamin C to aid your child's healthy growth. Base Vite Kid multivitamin drops have been specially formulated to help meet your child's nutritional requirements, helping them to get back to playtime faster. With Base Vite Kid drops from Base Pharmacy Company Limited. For further inquiries of bulk purchase, call Base Pharmacy Company Limited on 0302 672 317 or 0247-287-853.
This advert is FDA approved.
Grade A Academy is all you need. With our neat, spacious, and serene learning environment, we make sure your child is as good as gold. We also engage in lots of extracurricular activities such as excursion, career day celebrations, games, and so much more. Our canteen also serves the best and nutritional meals with your kids well attended to. And we are ready to enroll your ward from nursery, kindergarten, primary to JHS1. Admission is currently ongoing. Locate Grade A Academy on the Atamills High Street behind Enterprise Insurance or call us on 0542-426-803. Grade A Academy. We say passion and excellence.
Hello lovely viewers, you are all welcome on the program Fingerprints. This program has been designed to help you know how to create your own business, including livestock, farming, banking, selling, and what have you. I bring to you entrepreneurs who have made it, who have the skills and ability to help you know how to create your business. This is where you have the experience to create your own business. I'm your regular host, Neil Dai Afote Kofi. Catch me live on Mashi TV every Tuesday at 3 to 4 p.m. The program will be repeated to you on Saturdays 8 to 9 p.m. Gonna be the Mantias, me be fair. I mean, Asaa Ga for one.
Oh, yeah, he's short, but I feel. Name be Nigba, Meana, okay, I'm a neighbor from Mambia, I'm Lalu, but I feel I'm a rock with Niki Ebua, Nianaka San, Chine, oh, yeah, echo me. Okay, I could inquire my assembly members, Mass and Nigba.
Take Ufilo, Auntie, okay, police fui, allo, or check me, Ayabuani, Onion Casana, can you feel more?
Yeah, or I don't. Inter police fui.
Ke wo kwani na agbako e bi ene. Eke wo saa wo. Eke wo achu.
Je ya me pe. Popa ujin ke popa bibi anokolo ifi akwa. Na kan le won wo kan majanche bi le na saniba.
Na agba wo e titriji gogota ni.
Hey ni ekole ni jo ami echichimiye. Alo ni jo beje meni saga ko na chunwe ni. Hey ni ekole ama chunye ni esa. Alo mbi ko meni afe egbe ko mano lehi. Ele me nefe wo kapa ni gbe ni. O Asaa Ga ni fi mo ato ipeja mi ko ti ba lenke. Ke ba nya bona fi ni o fe be ke ha ne ke ni fi mo ni Asaa Ga ni fi mo ba no da gbe ipa no ka se me ki ne hu le mi ye o Mashi TV no Mbe ini odai afute kofi. Meji mo ni yo Asaa Ga ni fe mo na ochina.
Ash come go ngbe ni tete late dromo efi wo no na me da nke ke cherry me pe shida ngo han nu ncho ake le mo de bon wen ke gbele e ma le bo le no e bon gbele ke wale bon wen ke shpon ara o ke mi she bps aka woni wonu ni bi ko ma she o me ke cherry me pe ni ngbe gbele ne ke no alun koko chi ko pe ge nu ncho yi wala don wale bi ne ke ji wo ba esen ni fe mo no na kan wo ke wo njo tu ngbe wan nya mi she sake when you le wake keji abale wogbe we are the first gun private station kanangbe private station New York gun asat now it stands ekukula be nakan wo da was money wo fi wiku ani mi awa shi first obachi wolele onu em to boni wo nseke wo mango shida pleke awoche ni gonti ajo live na efe no yo mi body mani naka ukoy won chi asafo ache pe me fen ba fata we keje manse keje shloka gbe langba ke live ne won jo tu ngbe no ha bomi sheja ke sanjin baba o je fe di no no ba yonu e ke no ni ya no je fe di no no bohun ubali sake manima inform bo ko ni bohun o inform me allo sake manima inform bo ne fe education ke ha bo allo sake wo fe woni wo inform wo he ko ni wo fe wo educate wo he ja ke ni le ebe mukomi hinchon e wangbe na wo ba ebe ojugba yo machine no ke no se Asaa Ga ni fe mo nche o dai lon ipa ba yegbeno shimo nda no ba ji nse wa ngo shida play ke ha me ni da mo se no ka lebi ngami ni fe mo machine Morning Star ba yegbeno na kan wa ngo shida play wa mo ken clear eji ni ji Great Aim Academy amege passion and excellence naka niji Helios Care Center mama fata heko Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic ameyemeko na gbe no nke the peacemaker eke to fa no dasiko club en maye e ya ken le no na etu am wa de enche le no na efi e hia baba o amli naka base bait kids drop keji obi na ashika ibayi dasi habo nke keji ehye babe na esa kenya o kechata na be na agbasani keji ehye manka e sole mogo na sole na kan sole ebo kegbe kenji we san no sanonyo kashidin kepo ya ka sole asho no abajo mo asho no na kan keji o ya bifao ya osate ni mi cho eda kopa ko edi nyon ke kroku men ke chufa na ke ohin ale ya fo na efu ofe ba pa eje ni nyon je musun kolenjo didin tron no le ehin cho gbale omo yele na enye wi bo ke alo fofo no ke han le no fila ge no efu o mali ta mo base beats segbe o ba na ye ni ji base pharmacy company limited ame na kan o kan shini am opposite MTTU building and the Greenville Avenue Ibaba Greenville Avenue sugar ni charge epo ibajipo e wo chi obenke ni ji base pharmacy ko ni bo ato ne ke chofa na ni onyo ke bu oshian hi afaba na kan shikomi ko wanyo kwa na share mo Facebook ba na Akomashi TV ke o like no share ka gbene o comment baby na o ga Jerry Jedidiah lebne nkenye ibe o machine no na kanon che Mr David Cloth bo wonu eche inake okay boy ke yanyi mabami abo shi keje fese ni bi ni tura no fese okay ngale mlinsani ba amweshi keje no se we son le kumeni o I wish am happy birthday yake amika we yo be o machine no amefata eko ni wo pe o keje sha me be sako ni o celebrate am na me pa me pe fi wo po wo gbe wo ba kwe no ni ngbe ne draw lebi ne draw money teacher Elijah ke ba draw ye niji kenje if you believe prayer ministry ame akachi alo make ame shia ulu emni be lebne wonko woni ma alo make woni kasimo woni kanimo kenje Jeremiah nakan producer akwe Jeremiah jenji eni wonko woni kanimo kenje ngene e wokaji wo baya no segment ne ni work ba anya gbeno da lady ake sako woni workers ne nuncho yemo ni wokafe woden yemo chwe ni bi baba o mi. If you believe prayer ministry, I'm a Jimmy born again segment name. When they won't call can you Jeremiah 3:14 can play it. Obonkaji will call Jeremiah 3 Ukongale, no one you call good news, one you call King James version alo no ni jimfen kuno yo male no ni no ji o kane no nu o he won onu nshi ni na kene nshi nu mo kenje male mle sa ka onyo bi keje nu ncho de keje o kane onyo onu nshi with divine understanding alo make some discernment go onu nshi e wa keje oba agbeje nshi Jeremiah 3:14 ike unfaithful people come back, you belong to me all okay, unfaithful people, come back. You belong to me. I will take one of you from each town and 2 from each clan, and I will bring you back to Mount Zion. 15 again, I will give you rulers who obey me, and they will rule you with wisdom and understanding. Ojugba adienche kaji ona be wanyo kan kekpleke Bible male mi sane akane ita ewo neke segment ne na kan if you believe prayer ministry amejibe ni amebo neke ni fe mo ne henyomoni amekeba ha lebina nyeba na mesegbe amasama ni amle ni je I kind of blow wanyo WhatsApp teacher Elijah lo wa teacher Elijah ye neke ibo no 0246801299 wanyo teacher Elijah 0246801299. Low WhatsApp if you believe prayer ministry 0555 09490 eklo edromoni kiku to na click lo jugbe habo oto kase bone asolio bone akani onwale micho ni bi baba o ni yo nu ncho gbe fangbe ni o ta no ko hia o me asotomo boni enwa ake wo ba wa jaleke han kaje enwewo ni wo ta wo kase alo enwewo ni wo to wo bua na ekonwe nkechi obenke if you believe prayer ministry na kaniba na mesegbe amasama ni jai kind of blow ni ame na teacher Elijah na ke ohe jobu Elijah podi nche keji ukane yesani enmalemle manage no dey call elder le na mi ngabo e shikome ko o machine wa do to nme won ha bo mi nse na kan wa cha oni fe mo na kan clear wa wish mi give me kuma ya me fomo gbe meyi na yo lololo na ba yo lololo eja go machine ko ke wo ye obi da ke da na ono fe no wo ke echi ni pe ta wo kani na kai wa le bi na mi de che numo Mr. John Awule Lati enchole ata Awule implement kla nkelehwe na kan nyeji formogbi onke happy belated birthday manage bi na 1 year awon kan yakata na no e wo producer Romo Preach say wo kwe nye nche ni kemi baje na kan formogbi yo ma celebrate o producer mi no kemi fi won na ju for top of table here she o malekra e o kan yan pa fono kaji bo hun be ehye ni o celebrate o no ba nya ni o hani ni ahye no lo manu e koni no ni jin e ke watch what they want ya na kan o jogba e o ata ule implement kele hwe kla no weda fe biji mu da fe le na kan keja me se ke age ne we they have to become our friends, we become brothers and sisters e ja ke keje sisi ka fobo from 0 to 5 years I have a discipline on a name. From 5 years coming to 10-12 years I have a training a chobo bona feel shiani ke krokume na kan weku ona lati weku ona na kan ihaji enwo yo mfefe we na kan haji ache you ona e was from 12 years going kem bagbe 20 alo 17 ona ke training ne one o hagbe ken e kase ne ba nye implement kaje 25 Kenya bia na eba chon ona ne o amoto na inche John Awule Lati ata Awule na kan chobo bia na enyojibo no chore ncha mommy e mommy mo nya won ni fata e ake behind every successful man there is a good woman nya won yo jeme nke ekobeshia mo shi fense eboni na le mensimole na kan no happy birthday ya ni John Awule Lati na kan no ncha mommy kata bemi ino fe no ba ye mu ni ofen wa mo wa kwebo no wa di nyon esa ke bo nyon kwe oni nyon akplo si fen se ayaye fen ayaye olololo eko mfata eko ni jimede nche inyao eko nson lokome gege nson lo kanu jumo gbe si akeni ba fe weku yo machine no ewo nke amehwe kula inyao Joyce Dodu Mrs Dodu odi so kwale inyao Mrs Dodu bo o fomogbi nakai me celebrate bo ya ke o celebrate mo ko celebrate bo wa feel like I'm doing this just for fun but ole no ni if you mo kususuma Dabida. Oh, kaje show no koni boy o ka hwe into conclude. Nakan, nyao Joyce Dodu. Nyao e ofo ne ke Mrs Dodu. O for mogbi. Nakan no nchore ncha afata oyi ni ye ebu abu no fe mom ni. Nakan. What say afi be ne wo fe wo ba na wo yi. Oba egbe na. Nakan. Eja ke keji ono yemi aye ashinbu. Ewa Mrs Dodu nake oye fifel le no chore cha job no fe no ochu no ko ni amomi e fe job mo sure mo ke ni bi krokumani o abi fe e ba fota e habu koni ono fe no aye emu nakan agbene wo hye no chi mo bi no ni sake wo ke somo ngene gbine Ololo keji o kemi yebi oba nyo ke ba na share mo ye Facebook ba na mi ake o mashi TV keji o like keke o share eke wo fe ni fe mo fe na ka shi messages kuma ba o ma je no nshi keji no nche onero baba fatan shi matchla ni bi kuma no che John Dramani Mahama e fa bekete Singapore ni am jeje mpe ete iji Japan ni am lewu at investment forum ke kro kuma prior to elections ni baba inake I disqualify me kuma yeminiji Action People's Party amameka me we ma chairman Kenneth ke we mo eba na kana opare adoke nga wo ke ni bi kroku member wo maboti message em ke agbene woji oni fe mo nshito mbo ni okaba so mo nye da kaji share Facebook Sarah amake Jehovah alomake Jehovah is the same Yahweh is king all over the world the one no jinoni wo kenji libna shi Sarah ama thank you Lord Jesus itinwe ni bongo peace unto you this morning nyahu ejoranya efenye nyo the Lord keep you and make you the word of God this wonderful morning baby na oyura don baby ne nake jomo ifawa naka jomo wa fe ono washikomi ko banyo ke bana shamo Facebook obabote sajam keji wo share City News Portal no nake sajam baba o shi fese wonkwe no ni wo ba ni wo san wo mona amula no kenya hin no ni chie ba kwe ba jaje kemba na kanji boni abo ma ihan e wo ka atashi no ke boe oba amla lomli obe position mi obe ni party mi obe kuko mi obe mi cho obe noko mli wo keji man pa fan alo man noko fite e call heko. That makes you a bad citizen. That makes you a bad citizen. Onu mjishin manyo apale kajo yema noko ton sa ko nyo wana jaji sheke wo bylaws ni wo yo ke wo mlake ni bi krokomani wo yo within our environment communities ke krokomani ba ko wo no wo jaje wo ni bi ojugba aye no ewo effect motaflache won fe wo ni bi keke baby ke baby ke kenye national mo ganwe mo yo wo taflache ke nwe no ko ni bo susu age ko le use word ko ni engona make kekini she face ganwe mo yo bo ne yo le nakama juele wo ya wo hin o ke ni manyo apa ajibo wa ko ni man le keje na kan no ni ju no bo oni ba se ka wa o fo lo jugba na lo jugba e wa she City News Portal no headline say koji the APP candidates file suit to halt Akwetia election by-election over disqualification wa botim wa kono ni government pledges support for Daddy Lumbe's family nakan ojugba benoni omrinji mi to maboti ne kesani nemi ake wonyemi nu wo check wo no fe no wo so lo wo entertainer wo educator echon woni ona baby lala keja achire we mo keke jabode che bo wo oboto keke ni ba fe no ko keke arabu chi lala keja oboto ojogbo na chemo we mo na kella ona ge komeyemi na kebonwe directly ekomeyemi ni je bu akeyo shimo ni petebu papa la akeyo ekoyemi no na ke nele ene Sarah ma akeyo shito wa fete e wa wache Daddy Lumba lo maka wonyemi Daddy Lumba ni enme iwala ni se make ya nyonko meke se ne be no ni ominji family chief of staff alo make amlalo producer wo ko boni ni bi yale ani lebi nwami ona ani la nwami akpe ko ni meni wo ke yo be me na ke lele won pe man se bi infota wo no vi o o ba ya yen keji o nation no wa botem ni Kenya yen easy to meet political parties on Wednesday ahead of Akwetia by election Agbenele, when health minister engages police to boost security at public hospitals. Papa Jemele, IGP leads security team to Savannah region after communal clashes. Maba, I am market Ghana. Kenya tisha waka wasumo here. We are a loving country. We are loving people when it comes to hospitality, number one. But how do we even hospitalize our own self? What citizen rate walk away? Mene come. What mene keneke? What's a mene keneke? Scottish ukampiasa for hini. Woman ni jofi mo femo. O ma ejo. She bog adesan. Bog adesan shamon. Te yo hate. Ona. Epefe oje dana baga ke dana. Tafla jabanye. Ona yo ni yake Africa de nche democracy ehia. O no jikpan pan. Pan. Nkwe ba nkwe pan. Dana yen pan e wono black man. Because ajaje fe ajaje. E wo ke pan kono. Na ke kawo ncho no want to no fear o minte. O ba chana no fear no. Kote o ba bu akunto ojugba. She ake first no phenomenon we have our freedom and our rights and some privileges and some basic human fundamental rights. Ne sake wo fe won enjoy. Anybody na kan ba we should handle it with care. Brian Champion never campaigned on bribe. Okay, Brian Champion never campaigned on tribe or religion. Can you hear? Okay. Agbenela anti. Okay. Sajin Lebaba no. Mama focused on essential, not lavish spending for Sukwashi. NDC reclaim Akwetia seat to Anna Omani Boama for Sukwashi Tene. Akwetia by election Dandale. NDC parliamentary candidate Nakai. Dando. Over 100 trained teachers demand 10 months unpaid salaries. Government commits to bridging digital divided with nationwide broadband. Next, over 100 trained teachers and demand 10 months salary on demand. Over 100 trained teachers demand 10 months salary unpaid salary. In flag Benima Kemakwa angwa nurses. If like a Benima angwa nurses, what boy in your mo? What boy in your mo? Ye allowance is a crocume. Scour by why am I here? Lebanon on your minji. Watch a John Dramani Mama air to Singapore, ni a here, ni bi. Noni bani no ya show mo afi wono. In again, Befani fan, Loma can and a name, and if I can call Niji education. Nakano tourism. Trade fatai ke nibi krukume ni iba boost to economy ko ni keji bale wo shikagbe fangbe wo jarayeli ke agbene wo nibi krukume fe mo enye ya lojugba nu wo shore as a country producer wo boni mene na ke mini ya no.
And I wonder whether after someone is necessary for me to even speak. You marketed our country.
Wacha okuja to ablakwa lehu yam ke me krokuma ni ba akwa ni wo manye idamoshiju ba ke ya na ke bebe wacha John Dramani Mama ya jigo ya okla Yokohama ni am lehu eyawe about trade and tourism producer what bo wacha to wo bakuko ke wo wacha woni vimo.
Quite efficiently than anybody can be able to do. But let me just say, the question is, why would you want to invest in a country like Ghana? And not only to do with the economic opportunities, but that Ghana is a stable, democratic, business-friendly gateway to West Africa and the continent. And like you said, we have a growing consumer market with improving macroeconomic fundamentals, clear reforms to lower the cost of doing business, and abundant opportunities for technology transfer. And the thing is, what does Ghana have to offer? Strategic geographical location. Ghana is a country through which the meridian and the equator intersect. The two intersect in Ghana's territory, just a few kilometers off our shore. And it's also the host country for the African Continental Free Trade Area. You all have heard the landmark protocol that was signed by African countries. So far, almost 50 African countries have signed that allow us to export duty-free, tariff-free into each other's markets. Increasing numbers of products are being registered, and once you register your product and it meets all the standards, you can export duty-free and tariff-free into each other's markets. And as you were told, the sub-regional market, which is West Africa, is 400 million people. Ghana is 33 million people. And the continental market is 1.4 billion people. And so with the vehicle of the African Continental Free Trade Area, you potentially can export into 1.4 billion market. Simon said it, we are re-establishing macro stability and growth momentum of the economy. Inflation rose to a high of almost 23% in 2024 and is currently down to 13.7%. And we expect that by the end of the year to hit single digit. And it's also, our cedi has stabilized. For those of you who know the history of the Ghanaian cedi, it's been one of the most volatile currencies in Africa. And a few years back, we were said to be the worst performing currency. I'm happy to announce that this year, Ghana cedi has been the best performing currency in the world. And as Simon said, we've been upgraded from junk status to B- with a stable outlook. And I'm certain that in the next review, we're going to be upgraded again. We're open for business, and Simon and Co are busy at work reviewing the Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act. Some barriers were put to foreign investment. You had to prove that you had brought in a certain amount of money to be classified as a foreign investor. In the reviewed Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act, we're removing those minimal capital investments.
Nakai. Yo, watch John Dramani Mahama, Wimoni, Ekefoshi, Bemni, Niajiku, and again, Presidential Investment Forum, Nitino, Yokohama, Mwen Benyam. It can be for Shibabao, and one news. Ona, baby, I catch a bland be a miachon boy, Unu, Alona Boniale, huh? When you're ready market, Scarecrow, show Abiake, as we are already available products, ni Ibani ba market, no, ne shoot near. What export? Scarecrow, te ishikamo joy, huh? Ona, nibi ni bahani wa jarayeli adamoshiduba. When it comes to our fiscal space, le nibi ni ba Michon Bejanoto, not wash ni banu was cat, the fangbe, I was cat Bejanoto, any Yalogiba. Jane pay a week a cornibi, Nino Igbo, and the price is near bashing. Scarecrow, one quay, one susu, one solid why you come on watch a John Draman Mamma, Jamie, Lena, remark a cab by here, can you walk inflation, I drop keba, Niji single digits low. If you go down, or Kaji Mokuni, if you go down, you Saka Bikume, allo BP. When you're not him, okay, ye, Yimon. Can you say, can call Singapore in watch it? It no Nakano at the Singapore African Forum. No Nakano, I wake a carbon buffet, ni washing like can call Jarili, care crocome. Produce a row more videos, no, Ibrahim. No, now watch it, Ukuja Toyami. Nakano watch a John Draman Mama. Ukuja Tony G was Foreign Affairs Minister. Watch a President John Draman Mama came a crocome. Neka partnership na have a name. A partnership kona fake can call trade investment, education, keke agbenele hwe digital partnership. Nakai ni bani wani bi femo ke ekrokume fen eya lo ojugbani eye emu ni neke 3-day visit ne the visit koni it is not going to be of waste eya ke kaji wa ba kai podente be kone o yenje be kone o Singapore ne neke African Trade Forum ke na kanibi na afio African Forum Investment Forum ke krokume na afio be kone wache kwa increment ya wache kwa nkruma ni male kwa akpa na ibeshin ni yo what's e ko wa pe Bajano tone ka shwe shini bi komene efie ona ko moko feni no nu ochi obenke no ba bile no ba nu shin o ba na la ye alo ba na le abonsan she ko le jaje ni bi abo because the negative strikes the positive to work good. Again, for all things comes together to work good for those who love Jah. E wo baby ko fon lo alo fon pon ka feel like waste of time. Mo sa ko nyo le ake o fon do nyo shanu kwa pe wo so le wo bi ake neke ngene biro bana wache John Dramani ye Burkina wo ete Tanzania wo se ye Zimbabwe ngene ye Yokohama wo se ye Singapore ke ko mengi se na mo no bana no jino ni sake wo dwen ake citizens ke adisa ko ne anu wo so le mo ke wo himo ke wo yeli ke ni bi kro ko me fe enye mincho eda alo yemu because kaji ayaywe na ba investors e ba mami mere gbine no produce no ko wokola ke ogbo chopo ogbo no wana men tourism me aba kaji woko tourism Mexico ne gen ameba for tourism je Mexico pe Bermuda me fe nke me baba o eba ni won susu wo ya ke trade investment confidence ni wo susu ake investors na ameba koni ma enyefe man ehawo me awie kuma ni maki ake book no lie e woni nye ba ka na hwam ka wie ma ka krokome no fe ni na ewie o wan machine mi maki fe wache John Dumelo okay aduani bebu poto Christmas aduani bebu poto won kwe ake aduani bebu poto lo be kole o na lo do adreke amadran ke krokome ke ba trade ministry na ba hon back ni mi na afio na mini aka afio planting for food and jobs ke krokome na se anana boy we mo baba o ke krokome fe initiatives ke ni bi fe won follow she was so much yield ni nya wa ma ke wona nya yin waye wakana shortage of food ke fe na kan food security bako omo abele duade wa sheke jengme dabi we she pon ni very fertile ni won ni bi fe ni wodun fe you resources ni wo raw materials ni wo keji lela we are putting them into use proper structures micho proper implementations I follow initiatives I reform I fefe review ke krokume won ni bi din wo susu ake ko hwe pan na lo ke hwe ba wa wo won revisit no won sami ngun wo hwehwon shi lejon na any mene wo kwa mikroma ba pon machine e ba pon Ghana machine 67 years on lechon no mi won yen wakata mebe wa fe lojo gba ni se bi en baba na ke lele moko ba gbo asimashi ko na cho la ke doctor osaji fo kuntunkunu kwa mikroma eke kankanyami ake ba chama e machine bemli pone e fe akoso mbo dam ake Ghana de je wo yenye ne saga fe dam mi tamoneke Simene nanu no man sione e share wopo ake plant ke e grow ko me ba fatai what to me machine jogba nu ya won yin Kenya yin akweti abai elections ni ba ya no ona ge election na ba ya IGP eje yin enuchumo mo e ha party se wa machine o mo ni o le pan ba ya o ke mo pan ba ya o tu e ba do because e fe ake e to e balake wa security efe poros aloma ke amena ke mla chuni the law works but until the law grips you then unake the law is the law nya wo fia woni ake mambi papai impa 5 e wo ke ya hie wo che IGP teteri wonu e question ni di both parties allo parties involved e question ame about on any your national organizer youth organizer ke ha NDC ku onye mi no pareado le ho ke wiemu e ba fonshi ke ha party bi e wo omo ni ole no ba ka party yo no mi ma ban na wo so this is my government this is my what kote no I let no misbehave the security agency ko mobo alo amobo e o ko mo sane ka check we ka ya je what do you even have to me know your frame elections ni Boji Electoral Commission alone jeme no ya mi no ya no afi we have for shiki fine kaji constituent jibo ele kuma no afon jigba operado kawe mo ko for producer obo le to enu okowo nga o kunu wale
of Akwetia, you know that one particular party is notoriously known for always unleashing violence, and is the NPP. The NDC is a law-abiding political party. We will not indulge in any acts that will destabilize this country. We are the midwives of Ghana's democracy. We hold it very dear. So whatever we have to do to make sure that we safeguard that democracy, we will do. We have told our supporters to refrain from doing anything that will lead to violence in this election. But I want to assure our brothers on the other side that we will not countenance any violence from anybody. We have told the security agencies to be alert and to be on a lookout, and then to deal with anybody who tries to foment trouble anywhere. The NDC will not foment trouble, but that doesn't make us meek and that doesn't make us weak. We will stand our grounds when we have to, and we will make sure that the right things are done at every polling.
Violent. You know one particular party who is stubborn. Mini bo baake. Oyoko shiasa no ayo moko shiasa. Nakano NPP la umbaga ameliake NDC are violent people. I mean they are revolutionary. I mean we whatever. Masa want to peace ya manemi. We need our peace. Want to hejole ke twe jole manemi. Ya anya fonshiki ni anya fia any uncalled unlawful act ko ejeme. The police will deal with you. The security is going to deal with you. Call them and misbehave. You don't have fun shiki to enjoy them because giving you the vote at the end chair. Many as obio is ani. I can shiki and for minister na mo bana yes, obana he say. Obana he say because there are certain constituencies communicate you te. I mean not actually hospital. I mean not actually school. I mean not actually private library. I mean not actually facilities come any basic facilities come any is own access to it. I mean na where constituencies PM name. Na me MP say chuni ha. E wo you the voter ni boy or ya waste your energy call time. No call time no ka vote. Aso o educate branch oy. I no gonna actually like a voter education. But voter the end o educate o bio isane o have you or rent o he o bio isane ke many opotempo ya for shiki o shiki ni for minister na mo na ya he aso if you say na mo ha mi alo men kro kuma ni benkem she fe mi chin abo je gagba ko me na ma ko mo ke 4 o mo ke 4 ke gagba mi ma no ni na no yo je gagba kome na me kama wanya we hia ko mo kefo otawo na kan bi won to no ni ba ni wo wala shin le mi ahi kaji bia no shi ni ta to mi aka emergency le sa ke makpan no komi no pa ete abinoko about education pa ete abinoko about noko ni ka improvement baba ye we kumi na ne heme atin relatives ke krokum no me water wo e baba o gagba de enche eye be ko ke bo endun omo ni sanipo ne wo mi bi ake nyeme many pote ba nya dom be pike nya fon shi ke many ba nya dom shinu ele well it's up to you to decide wo bo ba wo here won shin for dem wanyaminu opariado e ba wo nga fefo so are they going to walk the talk? Because if you don't walk the talk, oh, Kenya here, Sania nawa. Inchonya yake isi leun etobi niji walk Wednesday ni baba ne. Be ike party say enyo ya na shamo. Ye niji yakwiti ane kuna mekwe boni ba fe ni oshiki na ya afo ne to enjole baba. No ewo me ni Adam oshiki fon ne mi niji wanyaminu Solomon Nakan eche producer obomodin edamomlinken niji NPP kuwe agbene lawyer Bernard Bediakun leunda momlinken NDC kuwe nani yomiji wo isi kamebana shamo wo 27th of August ni shramone na kambana. It is proud to 2nd September by elections ni ayafie wabio age mini poke ne ke by elections ne iba onyeminu next kumi ofen wokeleye win prime niji elections na te akesani baye wo be court yakeba na ngme ya ale podi enche wa bia ke aso eye ni ngomo polo shi fense wo ke nu chol no ni fio wo be pie wonu la shishi bele dino ko ni keje bogbe fangbe ka sha ni mo nsa no bio esani ake maba ncho gbele mo njomo gbele mo ntwe ni manna shoni manu shoni ni manu remo shishi ko ni ke ba o ka to mo ko aye o ka to mo ko abonsan e fo ka mo shi be pie Asaa Ga na ga money han le no e hill e wo elections na ba on the second name aloma ke shramoni isike parties na ya na shramoni ji war. It's because of Onyeminu. Producer ka picture ke for no Onyeminu Ernest Kumi mi ha e fatalo ni ji maybe Kumi abu po ke wuku efe na kan e wo ayape ko na kwebo ni ba fe ni elections na ba ya ne ayale ojuba e yake easy e anu wonu nhia ke ameno fe no ehye won wo ba bo wo che tue wo kwa ke wo che ni ji John Apia Bafo wo ba bo le tue wo ba shimo wo fe wa follow na ke story ne ake aso engagement ni amana de ya bale ha ten election say na ya mo fe mo ye right ne ba damoshi as whether you want to be voted for allo aspirant or whatever if only omit of criteria ke the age no ba no damoshi she abalake action people's party be I disqualify me proud to negate by elections then am I make am no she am file suit against EC. I'm in file suit against EC konanye a halt neke elections ne ni EC le we anu onu nhia ke no fe no ni ba ni elections na fe possible alo e fe hwe ameto gbeji ano to mu e o mini ko ka lantai ne mini ko ka lantai na ka baba flo ma na jiaten EC kaji nye no ko fe mo me no mla mi ona be pie fe otumo wole fe mo no eshi procrastination that na wi on ke we mo ne against a thief of time ko e no go fi wa ke wo se be no ba na oje wan yo ife no ji wan yo o nchia ye ona ni isi ke fe ready ni amenye no fe no ni ba ni election safi successful bukole unke ya file suit against EC now hot processing allo going forward there by elections now afi mini wo a disqualifier but before ni wo ba bo woche ni ji Kenneth Tue eji chairman ke han Action People's Party Kenneth Nana Kwame ne ji chairman e masuma ke wa bo Mr. Bafo Tue because ameni anu wonu nhia ke pen na ko ba ngani njo ink na ko ba ink wo wa se njo woji na ba gbara pepe se fe atonajian e wo keje ngmene a nka gbe hogba no fe fi set ni election say ba no fe ko ni akwiti abi ni bi pepa na me need ya me constituency e ameni anya hye no wo ba bo woche Mr. Bafo Tue producer wo bo Mr. Bafo Tue leji make etuon ni ha isi na kan ni ojugbade nche director ke ha electoral commission we money ke for John Wabutu on wali no ni ya.
As I'm talking now, the ballot papers have been printed and if you dispatch them to Akwetia, the other election material like the ballot boxes, all of them have been labeled. The materials needed, all of them have been sent to them. And then we do our packaging on Sunday and Monday. And then Tuesday, we transport everything to the polling station for the smooth conduct of the elections. So I would say that commissions is fully prepared. What we are left with is the training of the election officials. And from Tuesday going, we are going there to do the grassroots training for all the election officials for the conduct of the by-elections. You know, we, the Electoral Commission, we don't have interest in who wins the elections. Our common interest is to organize free, fair, and peaceful elections. And that is all that we want to have. So we entreat all the political parties also to comport themselves, conform to the rules, so that at the end, we shall all have the peaceful elections that we are yearning for. We've been engaging the political parties. Our head office held an IPAC meeting with all the political parties, and they discussed the process of the by-elections. The region too, we are going to have a DALPAC meeting with the political parties at Akwetia, maybe on Wednesday, and we are also going to discuss the process. So we'll be engaging them. Our advice is that elections are governed by rules and regulations. So we expect all the political parties to abide and respect the laws. And if they respect the laws, then we are going to have the free, fair, and the peaceful elections.
You can a good citizen. If you go by the laws of the country. No, you don't know what Mr. Bafu area. Elections are governed or carried out by rules and regulations. Laws, Mlaka and Nibia Yakukum Fatai. It will catch onye no ya on that tangent. No, I feel no conclusion. But I feel like no commotion and impeding koi. Or check blamming some nothing if you ready ni elections name. A by a shishi ni Olake to bonnet on you. ECJ a money as to who wins or not. Le not never feji. About the moment. Koni Oshiki Fon as a referee, both parties or parties involved or teams involved there. Mofemo, enye femini. Michon, Emia Shea, Michmona Chune, Etilo Juba. Masha Facebook Koni Ke, son la lowe kume anashamo. Kagbele, Kayama Bole Pem, Mineko, Minoko Kemo. Nakai, Ofomok below. Allo, Akucho Mino, your Nokoyano, Jenny, Ejina Bay Habo. Nat Osama Yakamara, Mr. Nono Kesen, where Newman Probiniam, Ujubadi and Chekeneji, or Nagbako Koko, and what watching when you want. Faith Edu, a cock and jet man say, a cat Cretins Bongo and Umashi TV team. You are doing a good job. Keep it up. Inake Awate Grand Leon Eba Hisen. Nakano Bengazi. Yeah, Abose Ukanyam. Okay, well, you be a kid and so Leon. I'm watching you live from Abose Okai. Nakano Ajia Fati me kuka. Nakanji bonema Ajia Fati me kuka. Kwekenje Abose Okai. Olo banyo kwa na share my Facebook. Producer Chenchono kepa afono awo. Ewo baya wonye watcha wasanigbaru. Shi noni ya omrinji. Chonye inkane headline ku. Ni headline ji wache health minister Akando. Ikem engage police to boost security at our public hospitals. Ekesanene sanu wakwe lojuba. Ya kemba makani wakwe emli ni bia kumenema. Ni wabia ke aso kaji we ask for health. We ask for health ke money le ba provide for service na moji money sa ke beishi. Mi he ke hamu na mo yo iwale. Yake saga wana securities here, various hospitals. Koni I maintain law and order niyo. But Bob Abio yake aso personnel is he or she rendering the very service ne sake hambolo. Ona be sometimes I feel to mko highway it to be affect man abake o chele no kocho alo you be emotional alo no ko show bio is na no feel ejisu ke bank papa alo. Be nuchu mo baba oye. Ofila ka teshino go ya wumi. Ko teshino go ya wumi. To mo boni tashi e bi ene ni ke bo wi one. Ofila ka teshino wa batashi ba wi. Batashi no wi. Teshino wa cho doctor. Ya cho doctor ba mobo. Teshino nurse. Ya cho nurse wa gbe me. O teshino teacher. Me ba sha. Teshino ke neke se mi ona. E wa sano me ni dromo afe ono. The grace should fall on you. Call inele hu efe ono. No one from one agent, ni PIA, or tell me come what Jane ni kaka bag babu. Ewa watch well health minister communicate ne but producer kala for screen no no mo fe mo anale what tell me come wolele me come wolele she o machine won jo to mo abo mi so no fe no wa no ole na ka health minister Kwabna Minta Akando has revealed that his ministry is in talk with Ghana Police Service to provide security at various public health facilities across the country. A decision followed alleged attack on health worker at Greater Accra Regional Hospital. You read but when you mean Raf no need no St. Williams ke mincho no need no ejemen ni Wakando stressed that strengthening security had become necessary to protect both health workers and patients. Okay, Ojuba. We will have an arrangement with Ghana Police going forward. When incident like this happens, they shape government policy direction I'm not reflecting on blah 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 blah. Okay, ona me na ke shi come on. Inche mi ta kando obomode wa health minister Ochunio from one Nigeria ni bi baba o amri. Ne ani man ye. But what be sanya who watches the watchman? Who watches the watchman? That is the question. O abisan o susu ake alobo o prefer ake gonna security personnel at our various hospitals. Fine. One to lawyer order one maintaining the peace we have between service providers. Ke one menu our seek for services. But on also, do we have proper monitoring on these health workers? We need proper monitoring. No, do you know what that was? So I have proper monitoring. Need to actually catch the nurse for and tune Ababa na baba monitor ame nuchu molo. No, do you know we too we are looking for? Not to provide security ni security akabo patient here or the hospital but which means about shield away. Now protect the nurse if you allow I protect money or provide service here. It shouldn't be so. We are all equal before the law. Equality before the law. Nekeni come on. Me e kan come mo nkwe. No na get security services back. Ni I'm them various hospitals say. Akewele onukpa na monitor one nurse for your various hospitals ami. J phones aganye banyemo. Ka oto no onyemo phones there. You should have IT no ata MTN. Hello one of the telcos no ano atuni again because you are interested in technology. E wa won bi ake mini monitoring afio. Your various hospitals. Ni bi ane wo patients e mo our humiliate you. Na ka ake security mba. Kone eba hani ajubro alo to enjolaba. One small na kind. But we want a proper check on our health workers, especially what young nurses say. Now we are get wababa nina. Wababa cause working back booming lagati. Tell me where go. Ona, it is all about doing things right. Je quotation no susu no kono ka afe o muma fe go follow the crowd. Watawo na kanibi. Want proper monitoring. Tababoni state institutions say I make or loss is scarecrow come. ECG no proper monitoring. Ghana water no proper monitoring. ECG no proper monitoring. Ghana water no proper monitoring. Bagwa te shage afe tax force operation illegal pay noko. Good. One small na kind. But many in state done in eke yomone baba. Ona ko wie pe abako wie pi o fe no ko chon no chele no ko ma jue ka no eno ewo maba wonya wo yin sia ke mambi ke no na to enjole ko menu wata wo ayaye fe wonya wo yin eni o manu ehye oba logo wo e ba nke nche Franco Nero wo esani ko no oba wie ngmene daju fo baba ni gbem ni bi ko me ya no e prama no ni di social media ni bepe ayu opo akeke ayu opo akeke ganwe mo yo tafula jekeje obo mi to e ga ni tete lati alo ni bongo ebu mo dabi bepe ayu opo akeke social media saka address ine me fe ni neken suka banne come on me na feel NCA how many minutes about take me ni nyeke take off ni bi come internet no Sam George Honorable Sam Jata George mi no more kaji neke ni bi ne ajaje nkwen ni se na ni wo cheme ya no hran aka sini mfoni e atu viral ke krokume e o akpase mo how are you going to stop sharing mo gbodi enti ani nkabo yu one gbakole esusu be she e aje 6000 iPhone no koroko e wo ga yen phone mi na ke fi ona be bi e ke wo wi ni ani wi mo e kan si bo ni won ta wo yale aka fon wi mo wo koyo mi keke e ke no wi ne no aka fe ba ke osusu aka nkon internet e den che o block le for some time na kan bi ani holo mi fe nye ba nye chu ne dia system e mi keke tan tana wata sene kome na yu ezontumo abeno kochumo mini unjino she face you wa parliamentarians venye fe honorable engineer you want so akenye ba tunye ni ojugba kenye tunye ni ojugba le o ba yu because what a John Draman mama ya o igbe o ba yu wo ba yu abalu awoda o ba yu won ta wole papa na kan lebi na ye fe ma fon e sure mo ba lo ma ke ayen no ke nche ba na sanigba ncho yen wi ake Asaa Ga le hun baba wo gbe no keji okewe ye bi wo jo to enwe fi o wa fo e sure ba keju oba we no kokuru no kwa chase mo ka no nja unje wi shi na tree no me o ke won ba shira.
Have a very high nutritional demand in relation to their size, and vitamins play an important role in maintaining healthy growth. That is why we at Base Pharmacy Company Limited have introduced Base Vite Kid Drops, a multivitamin drop with 7 essential vitamins including vitamin A, D, B1, B2, B6, and vitamin C to aid your child's healthy growth. Base Vite Kid multivitamin drops have been specially formulated to help meet your child's nutritional requirement, helping them to get back to playtime faster. With Base Vite Kid drops from Base Pharmacy Company Limited. For further inquiries of bulk purchase, call Base Pharmacy Company Limited on 0302 672 317 or 0247 287 853.
This advert is FDA approved.
Grade Aim Academy is all you need. With our neat, spacious, and serene learning environment, we make sure your child is as good as gold. We also engage in lots of extracurricular activities such as excursion, career day celebrations, games, and so much more. Our canteen also serves the best and nutritional meals with your kids well attended to. And we are ready to enroll your ward from nursery, kindergarten, primary to JHS 1. Admission is currently ongoing. Locate Grade Aim Academy on the Atamills I Street behind Enterprise Insurance or call us on 0542 426 803. Grade Aim Academy. We say passion and excellence.
Hello, lovely viewers. You are all welcome on the program Fingerprints. This program has been designed to help you know how to create your own business, including livestock, farming, banking.
Nakaya ye fe wa logo woba. O machine no mi acha wo ji jaw ya logo. O machine radio. Okay jaw ya logo. Ko logo no ba esin e ka jo to enwe. Wo bia no file TV. E wo machine o ba jo to enwe ma bo mi se. Na ka lo ka wo ye be lebi nwa mini fe mo no shida ya ba ke o me o wa fo e shoba. Nkeke o waste obil. ECG even internet po lo ke na o ka wona shamo po e joma fo no shin to boni ncho yen nwele afa eju fo nke nche Mr. Frank Ochiri e bana sanigba ni eji expect here kickboxing she ona ke because of this very segment once money ma address le as such me to ma address le as a statesman mo ni eji citizen ni ekwe ko ni nibi ne sake alomake boni sake ma no ya afi e yale nakan ke pa fo ba ajaji e ja ke ni lebe mo komentumi wo nya videos enyo ni wo ba twa mene wo ba yue ete no e promo e kuma no mene won we she wono no wo adwa wo to enwe matima ben kenche ma bilegbe no kenklen ke no se wo ba kwa video wo ba ko ba ka gbe no fe ni hwe e to ke fokwa se Frank Ochiri mi aboji ko
ojumla nyewi
na kai ochi na wudrum afi wo no wasa wo ba ise
wonda cho village agbeni wo viewers fe wonda me finish aga me bomo de ni kefie amege ami TV anwe o machine awo agbeni nwe mo fi amoni to fi advert kani bi ko me no e bomo de ni echikebe o office no fi no ba ye mu ale
na kai ojugba wonche egbele na shino ni yomji be pia wana videos ko me internet no na ke wiemo na yo e behin me no baby, I feel like you are making it for numbers just because I guess social media when you have the numbers and the viewers say you are gone and that is all. That be when you do journalism, no fake proper journalism, it won't be like a man. I'm becoming a degree, masters, care journalism here. I imagine many feel again, suke bank a real all transit come in. I know can actually gatekeeping. Oh, lebe ya no anu abie ku. Etu mo son e ko poshito ka mo ke futu. No to o ka fe light soup o ba son no ba shami no ba so opo no ba son no ba shami no ba so opo e ko no ji gatekeeping journalism. E won je no fe no ka te o sha you aka o le o to break news ko ba wi se mi o ba na son. O ba ko video e ko ba ko no eji no no ba wi producer fa ni o ke me pa no ko bo ni wi mo shika mo ye.
Emma of Frema, so Yemi and Sambe Gina and him. I'm a doctor near Kasai.
Okay.
I walk like a canal, almost inside and say Dr. Baumian and Yakasa, no almost say, baby, I had done. Almost say I am better. VIP.
Hey, I was so hollow. It's so one I'm done. Dr. Baumian free. I'm a be phone
or be fair bonting. I said, Doctor,
that's what the Bocassa. I'm going to Kasai.
Ni para de atolas.
Look, I'm good to see you. When the Kaka said the doctor had you are not seeing me. I'm on the Kasai.
I'm saying, me, I didn't quite say Obama. Pampa. You're the Doctor Kasai, no say you cry, say politics, dear. Sanity. Ojiyama, Ojinachi in Sumu, a Riamu. No say a boss up to Monday, dear. Up to Monday, dear. Monday name, bro, so da.
Eddie Amobefi.
Eddie Amobefi, ain't Penina Casas up to Monday, pet. And what about him? On the papa, you be a blame. I just won't promote tobacco. That's more Monday, your coffee.
What's the priest?
When you mean Samini Dagati Yalalaku, eke Suwa Neni, Tontoro Wanu ne de sa or the Uri Nagalala. Obabo Sanet to Oba, she nibi Kokumese, Miss Ochi, no video no
presenter no.
Okay. Eko me comfortai. On to Obuana, one more legia fair in or producer Okana go no back on bar. ZYZ one G one show one chief and one win.
Strong, yeah, strong. So strong, what strong? Oh, yeah, she is. Inshallah, the elephant is there. I'm strong. The elephant is strong. We are stronger than appetite. And I saw the brother one. Now, I'm the hero. Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm strong.
Finally.
Oh, finally. We are here. Yes, they say the national issues we know.
Me, I'm going to
yes, the national issues we know.
We are politicians. We are saying we are Coco no went man to Musana 70 million. I'm actually. Me say, and I never seen any BS da. Be said I'm at now.
O machine wako wajo tu me won abo mi nse na ka wakwa ni bi ete kenkle no eta radio station na wi ake atwana le VIP treatment mi la ga VIP treatment keje onupa e hinye me kuma se na kan secondly wakwa ko le won e ga am a hero na gbe no e ga na ka mi nka den ke krokume iche Frank onero ye bi no ne woni nkele ba eji social media shelo le social media cry you baby though other activities if you're sporting ni bi come she social media ke share cry when e be mabile no poteni eji na gba your video na going forward there me jinga wo ke kro come ni yo this ake wo fen wo kan shi ake Ghana ke kadang before mo bi onche Frank wa mole into 3 paths kenkle woko ye radio station second one ke na nkam ye den dan na agbe no won na ke ache ni ahankof mo koni ga me hero wo fa na men ji we money yo na ke
ma jeshi kenkle ke ha money estate to akeshi ame hero
okay o fa na info na producer of an keji ewie keke o libi no fi olomo no one ya one side ka kwenu we ka one side e ko ni back discussion over na kunu wa
ona ke issue ni o meji wo fe youth bi ni womba secondly me ton ma advise the radio presenter ke uta no each one keshi you are in your comfort zone as office ni oba use some words komeni or transi say e be good in a sense akeshi one bege bi nkwa TV onupa nkwa TV me believe ake wo manyelo onupa ke parliamentarian say ke lawyer say amenwo amenkweko so sometimes say kaji o ye platform no on your studio the studio and job akeshi it is your mandatory office but no have the power to say certain things which you are not supposed to say on air because one there are words communicate or use here you are not educating the public odumshishi ewo ke bomona buton ni no ni penny ban na ji you sit on the air ni o yake o ye proof o ye neke ni chu akeshi plane crash ni crash kedo kwa bi mama sani kedi bi I don't think it's an appropriate way to me odumshishi because maybe flag ya kole mla be mane shi ke mokobu ona bedi mla yo ke mla mobu na bon atika ne ke chemu ke na kan bi ni akemla ngebu o bana asuma ke yin outside there so outside ni fe mu ni ke mla mu na ga mi wo dade ami alo aka mi wo ade ka mi kote solo je me ni fe mu e wo mi ona ke na gansani ani ewie egba na wa egbana ni kaji mini ma advice le ni back ni apologize but I think it is too late because on a social media I believe I can monitor le wa ya wuntimi if your live show ni live show moko ya ni ole akeshi le no ko ni monitor viewers no ko bloggers ko menwu ye ba monitor o speech ba monitor no fiano ni keno ko bavara through social media pe ayemengume na memu ni when Ghanaians take up on those things here you be dealt with onumishishi no I would advise him actually the next I believe he has learned his mistake the next time when you are on air when you are in your comfort zone of your office you have to look at your utterances it is very very important it was an ekwana ganjo ojuba because nakani ebale into so many places now. He has been arrested. Sanale bail. Onake, I cannot decide and tell what the court to do. Although I have learned many things about law, but I am here as this studio. I cannot talk anything to criticize about lawyers or judges. No, they are doing a very good job. But this is what is going. Now, Amobo, you didn't even go back to your senses to even plead to the general public. For mukopo ba na video poni ke jeje alo lawyer alo mukopo na e ba nye ne sympathize bofio but our one cup and you are saying I'm hero I am hero me I don't see this make sense to anybody who is very sensitive is not well with this but I believe Akeshi Ekaseni we all make mistakes no I believe Akaseni so I am here also pleading to the court Akeshi they should plead on his behalf and then grant him bail and then if there is anything there for them to do they do it.
Ojogba na kaina ge inche Franconia referee justice to first video. Ni second one ele hu ani wonyaminu e yake wona ke echi wo former vice president be like he called direct no presenter black did he call direct through the studios through the prisons yes we spoke on phone put me immediately no ni abajele jeminu neche no miji na gba ni o
na kan fanti comedy me feel me mono no on care feel me mono he doesn't know politics at all. For my advice, viewers who are looking at me, they should target and tell him one on a country name all the leaders, the MPP, the NDC, they are brothers.
see people.
They are all brothers. This is what I want to tell that boy. You have no right to sit on air to threat a sitting president, even if he's a former president. Or let's put those leaders aside, even a civilian or whoever it is. Onimishi, mean again, when you threat me, I have the legitimate right per the law to go and sue you. Onimishi, those defamation of character and things. We have also been learning about the law. But the point is, that boy, what I want to advise him that he's a young boy, right? Ni blofoke we call it words of fallacies. I'm saying words of fallacies because I see him like a Tony trendy in social media, but this is not a proper way for you to trend in social media. That is my advice for him. You understand? You are a young guy. In Beshwake, Ibana 35 alone. So you have to sano okonyumo. Odimishi no kenyumafe odenyemocho. Kenofiano. Fine. If you want to follow about politics or something, we have a way of saying things on air. But I'm telling you point blank, there are so many things in it. They come to social media, they thought they can get their 5 CD, 10 CD credit and buy data and scream themselves and talk anyhow. But you can't talk anyhow in public because I am in Gomenike or West Komene Yalo, but they will take you on. Like me, I'll take you on. There are some people they won't take you on. But oh flag or trendy, you are not trendy. You are digging a hole for your own self. Because at the end of the day, MPP and DC leaders say they understand themselves that it's a politicalism matters. Sorry, they are nice people, and I love the way they cooperate. They are very nice people. Look at the way look at what Baumia did. Onaga a haki president and all those type of things. That show the unity of them, that they are not enemies. You understand? They are unity people when it comes to politics because they understand politics. But like again, I understand the politics. So I cannot sit on your platform and say factically again, no you again Baumia challenge. May I see it as small boy? You say you want to get trendy. Look, politics me. But me to onima will advise as a young guy. Ewonyumbo neka nyuma fe de nyemocho. Mokwe ka go onupa ka fe fine. Onupa ke la fe onupa evanye go onupa fe fine. Problem kobe. But ekwe lifestyle ujuba. When you are on social media, you open up your platform, and then people come in and then saying again they will cut our first ladies. All these things are very dynamic words, dynamic, powerful words. They can take you on. But I see something in our sitting president again. Small things like let it go. Onimishi, he's so passionate again. Charlie, let it go. We have some presidents in some African countries. No, naga man, Charlie, actually. Onimishi, nigga president, African president, Tuari. Oh no, can I say Tuari make but you see, we have a good leaders. We have a very good parliamentarian people. They are very considerate. Onimishi, but it seems like the consideration if it too much. The youth are not learning something what we call educative for development or something. You anyhow. I think all these things have to be put in some measures for them to stop because obi ba call phone, call phone. Nani mokunye taflache bad anyhow and things. I don't think it's part of educative. It's part of the society. Agashi chono ko papa. No, na kan fanti comedy. If you're very careful when you mention feji, all these things that he is doing, it's not the right thing. It's not an appropriate for you to sit on air and talk about a sitting leader. Not even if he's a former leader, you don't have to talk all these kind of things. Ni onake elelomi, I grant you a bail. You think he's free? He's not free. If they grant you bail, doesn't mean you are free because ruling from the fine, you have the court proceedings is there for when you have been arrested. Between 48 hours, say you need to be released to be granted a bail. But when they grant you bail, does not mean you are free. I grant you a bail neighbor social media neighbor dumushini a few flake mokumbakile me. I am not here. I don't have a proof to show up about me and Bakile. I have to say it factually, but I want to advise my father, my uncle, as a former vice. You see, when young youth people are doing this, and then as a father of the nation, ni okelemfe again, waka go galaga fi fine. Ni okelemfe again ni ba social media. Eba nye ba la po aga kule bene gelemfe na gam fancy ni bi shomo mo ele ne kule mo ko shale ni kele ba. You see, social media bi ane because of beni phones too delegated. Ke no ko no mo kwesha no ekeba. So what are we doing about all these things? The upcoming youth there, because efitema oni mishishi no amekwa na onupa ni yo na kan sector say je gadi bi amekwa be na mba fepo ni mama shi, because me if follow social media there are so many things trending on social media which is not appropriate ni bi ane ise ko na kan no fraud issue ko FBI Jonoko, I mean, one member my name, Abamomo Ghanaians communicating. I am pleading to the leaders. If they don't put their feet down, Ghana is for us. It's a name committee, Liberia, Kedibi Gonake, Wombaje. Ofanenam, Awa Menmakameba, Akameba Ghana. So the Ghana belongs to me, and the leaders belongs to we all. So Sana Mefeshu Akeshi, our name pillar of Ghana will be high, will be respected. When we leave the youth, when we leave the people that are in the country, I don't believe, my brother, me and you sitting down, you can insult your father.
Okay. Inche, you mamu feno, ekomeko ya mini eji amane hami. Kawa ba o gadangbe satin. Neke wemo sha ne wonu ekume hunye pramano. Meni no oyo wemo e. Akakabo kani bi. I mean, ebe for ona ni woke boy me small ma botem, because na kanjen be kema ya me wana ke machake ma swingy mood ni ma juenjamo shin small ma juenjamo me ni oyo wemo ne ke akaka wemo, especially we the gadang base wo game no ayu akaka ke krokume ye social media
ona ke fenje about chosibu onu mishishi fen is about chosibu moko yen ni achosile lelenche lelenche lifestyle ne efi, so nakani efi is about chosimo ni noni wo naji ona kesho banyu groom obi for a fancy time egbege bi ashikeni bi okay fine ke no fiano. Sometimes environment counter ni, you see there are certain things ni it baffles me. But you see, who are you to talk plenty about it? Because small cases, family issues, so it seems you cannot talk about everything at the same time when you see everything you want to talk. But whenever somebody it's about a characteristics of some Ghanaians. No correctly. Tumo wakola ga example oja blochiba o anani bi ko be ni bodenche no tie first bolenche ofi oni bi ko be ni ja she know ya kaseni o na ga chale no but differences here o sumonu onyanyo nu ne ko lenye benke alo no ko na agbasani alo atai ko na afi program alo no ko use words of utterances come which is not right. No try no educate any bolenche is no tie blochiba no fe no kokome. We refuse to learn. And we always noji na gbakoni na emanin nokodi ana no kwale no keke aka no kwale emu bushi eka ke ni fun ebanwe. So we have to change all these characters in this our community, the society. First go ke otaloli ni loli yi ni gbogbe kan tami no nupaba me if here ahun no nupaba mateshi onupa ba tashi. That is our culture. That is part of our culture. But biani beke bake in pay no one patient. You see all these things our culture elage woni bie elage no one me pa mo fia mo fai solo be na chose buku onyon nini efe be ikuo no sometimes amekwa amewie mo ko nu pai ke onyon yo papa no onyon yo papa onyon yo uncle onyon yo mami ke president potano ni taflache if any obey the legitimate right no by jelly. But on ake ni afetumu ake freedom of speech can again law ni bi ne no obanyo we no small but obanyo we no small the word but you cannot say certain sentences in air. You understand? When you use words komeni we say eja no ami ani wokwe as youth no ba sani ofo akeshi oba bu onupa kono wala sa che ke bia na ni bi komeni no fi omoko yani ebanye ni oba jele ebi bonoko solo emumu eni yese solo bofo eni yese ewefe kobonoko o flag freedom of speech no wie keke no fi okeke kama works.
Okay, kama works o wie mo mi fe njengba she komeko yemi fe njengba she ekomeko mi to wodumo no okay o chi character su ke bang to ta ni mina ke na ke eji no ko ni saka woni okolo juba ewo keji wo ba orient alo abote into orientation what call like a national orientation imagine she keje te wo feel won hate ko ni ne ke characteristics ne mewo wasan wo ko we ko
obi question ngona wa na ka area no ni sani wo feji wo waje wo hie wo school wo school bi teachers wo le aka me mbomode mo amen chon coffee no ko you need to be punished akabobaya assembly abafi ne they are doing well in the education sector. This is what we have to do in this country. I'm a Shinaka politics issue, NDC, MPP. I'm talking to both parties. I'm a Shinaka as a young guy, as a nupa, as whoever it takes, no, irrespective of the law. Moko is not above the law. Now, this is what they have to do. Keji or Flakeshi or 10 city, 20 city. No airtime, no ba attaching, no ba scream, no ba job, no pakwe. They should forget about democracy. Democracy and fit system. You understand? The democracy, we know there is a democracy, but the democracy is an answer. Na polish le Ghana be amashinduba. Democracy fitted be because mofia democracy is we have democracy. No, it's a freedom of speech. No keteshi ibaje onupa ni taflache doe ibaje onupa lawyer na doe ibaje judge na doe because anya afemi noko no ni ledo ameni be no ba election eke na boya tuto wi mo ko ne sa na ewi okeka ba mobo na me tell sorry to say excuse my language na me tell again as judges and lawyers and parliamentarian leaders say they are not stupid. There is law. Jamonica jele baga oh let it go. No ni mi to na me fe peji. Aka structures angme. Aka ye politics and I'm not here for politics. I'm here for better Ghana. Okay. Keji e balakeshi MPP no fe no ko ne ni sana ke la chom lagbe no proceedings of law pepe aka la chono ni NDC mu fe no ko ne amepa ona politics fite ni bi chon politics issues ye man fitted the youth and I'm pleading to the leaders they have to look at this thing very well.
Okay. Eshenagbe no enyoku no oba wi. She magbele pa o 0274324331 027434323331 027434323331. Nekesa ni wo wi on eji no ko ni eyan ehwe sanje enyope no oba wi. O kajibo logo ligibo wa no twa ni bo ko ojomo bi so ma ba lo nuko. Mr. Chi, sani bi mo ni oji sani ewa still wa fite dani wo ba ya ni ji advice ke han ekule wo manye yen lo eke ekurukome o chon yan wi national orientation ke ekurukome ma bia ke heni ota as a traveler, as an activist, as an ambassador, as nibi baba o no fi ona le ninu o ngbe no ba no hesen no na be every Tuesday ni wo chomo ni bi koma mini ya no na ehie 5 years from now Kagbe 10 years. To na you te han ten. Na me aso ma baba jamedi. When it comes to nekeni bi na anyone na. Wo susu e. Kono waka woni fe ma bana gbe ni Asaa Ga ho aba 5 years from now, alo 10 years going te wa na ma wo ha ten.
O na ma onupa de nche ni ko mili ake ni bi kume eya no e ma eja ojuba. They know. But no need to work at the democracy of politics issue if you that is the key. So onupa ameteshi na me face sure they put some structures Me, I want Ghana better because I'm a citizen as a Ghanaian. No okaji Ghana in your economy fangbe in passport fangbe identify me as a Togolese or Benin alone. I'm a Ghanaian. So anything that eba fitted the name of Ghana.
Info ko na wana shi check your man or kalai bi. Over na oje ko yo gba ke lo to akojo le bi na.
I saw me was saying to Avila.
Over na nche obobo to ya no ko o sadi bi mo alonga o.
You money ayu one. You can was one. What be ni ke phone ya no ba na kai. Keji o be bi ane first ko nwa ya sun. O be gbo no ke phone ya sun do ba ka ke phone ya kan se ni. Bi ane phone na ke kan se ni e sun no fiti o be bi ye. Bi ane ko mo wo gan. Example na chon e sun bi ane aji e sun bi am. Onu meji. Bi ane a chon wo gan e sun. Iwo wo ko bi je school ba ni o bi le o gbe po ye gamele bro fo yi mo so am yo wo no na ye yo ne ye to je ni me ne ye phone dia no ka block na kan bi e pe e ba wa gbe bi sen e
yo nche o yi wala don enele won fele o fa ne ojo ba
ke ya ni ha ne ke igbe wo ni ne wa no mo ko ke phone ya sun na ba kan se ni
ojo gba de nche ojo gba de nche oyo wenche oyi wala do ake bo ocho ko ojomo susu mo eba nakan enemi na ge Ghana Education Service akenye wo nya yi no nakan mi de nche po no na ge akpa bi ke ni bi kroko me school egba na wo bia no abatodu na pan bole nche na mo jibo o che de nche ba mo mi ke gbi amo mi adjust mi ke te school to dogono agwa no jugba e parade no tun akecho se mo bia na mbi nhwe ka wie be febo fo aga oje 5000 6000 o phone na ho bi e feel go fe no ko o patole nche kemba na gbe meniji ngawo ni ncho ni yo ne moko lefe muko no ni wana kola e chale we ke no ba fata ye e wo kenya ye won build a country meniji some of the advice ni bo yo as an when small machine because Kevin I have me jero bocho na wo no yo ke ha wo man biye mi mfata yeko wo maye yen le ni ji wo leader say am me fata yeko because wo vote on ha me am atale na me wo am nu na me nu am kane na me kan me no fe no wo pio e we saka ma me somo wo si aketo mo no we democracy wo mo mi no kokonkron e wo e ajibe na ji ha wo ke ipa afa si ekuku wo gbo won to nga wo mfata yeko leader say mfata yeko kama be go come woni fi na
manyen ka wumi na ke public especially the youth nimba is about amekwe utterances Facebook na kan TikTok and stuff ele bo data obanyo aje no wie no sunu kan bi but ka je onupa ka wie ni bi because onupa je mo le che ojo wala no amele pile flake bi fe ni mana social media viewers trendy watch more about your future your spiritual background no kwebe no life ba anye yala habu no face you akeshi onupa ni irrespective of the onupa whether e no ko e be no ko no je tumo onupa leader say pe na mebu ame mami me ame uncles ame family members mo fie mo ni je onupa e family e mi because before you no ko care respect is reciprocally e give and take no ko ke bule an gbeke ilewe ke bule ba bo nupa no this all the upcoming youth anybody they should make sure akeshi ameba fe sure kan ba fe no ko the publicity of social media platform no na ba ni kele nyemi bibio kopo ye e ba nya ni ekase no ko papa ye de jeri onyemi bibio tashi no fe social media live no jo nupa ke ni bi gbegege tashi ekase no ko no ko ya no agbene when it goes to the leaders of the country. Me, I'm speaking to both NDC and MPP.
Numo je amepe CPP we KKP party babao
she want you to quality problem any obi ane kokwe the democracy ruling of the party. It is MPP and NDC, so that is why I'm chipping to them properly. Okay. It was both NDC and MPP. Woliake bi ane mama me yema no won pa me fight. Noni kem MPP no fake. Ni kakane the constitution of the law sane yele nakano ke NDC no fe na kwa the constitution of the law sane yele ne fe aka fe ni etumo afele the democracy politicalism ni abaye one side keke amu mene ababeli amu mene abeli le nikedi bi ne fe ewa ma no won po nu pe fai wole ake mlaye ame ani mla atuni ni you tell your mami ame kase ni ojogba na me na be na ko nu pa yo.
Okay ojogba inake wake ni fe mo e ba na gbe fe ke o ba read the messages here Sarah ma ke great discussion, we need this every Tuesdays because the youth of the country is taking a path we don't think it is right. Nibongo, kudos to you and Umashi TV. Mr. Frank Ochiri has done it all. Next week we are expecting to see him again. Nakarabel, non what jinshin or back binalele. Ingbeji ni tetelate. Asaa Ga beeshe. Inche Mr. Frank Ochiri. Well, for now nakanji bonima address le maha. Ejake kenji ingwe mama no prepare. Obara ke davi. E afelo kokoko nakan. She first ashona kweja lami. No ning ba fo na lo kwa fo ni wache Mr. Odai. Le we ka Asaa Ga ni fi ma ba ogbenaji. Alala ko ni ala. Inche wan you ni fula like kefe ka fefu mo ya no ya ko nga ko bi ojugba. Dani oba fefu. Nakai. Ye wan you fe no UK mi ngabo. Kenye no we no fo shiro ba ka Asaa Ga ni fi mo ba ni gbe no.
Academy is all you need. With our neat, spacious, and serene learning environment, we make sure your child is as good as gold. We also engage in lots of extracurricular activities such as excursion, career day celebrations, games, and so much more. Our canteen also serves the best and nutritional meals with your kids well attended.